What's up, guys? As many of you may have seen, Fight for Pyro Phase 2 is already on the live servers, but today's video is a guide to help you complete Phase 1. I'll give you a brief overview of what the event is about and how it works, then give you the tools to choose who to fight for, and then a mission guide for each faction. This will be coming from a solo perspective, as none of these missions can be shared, and I completed all of these missions myself solo on 3 separate accounts. First off, this is a continuation of Save Stanton, the event run in 3.24, and in order to acquire all the rewards, you will have had to complete it when it was available. It's no longer available, but don't fret, the best reward for Fight for Pyro, in my opinion, is earned by only completing just Fight for Pyro, and that is the new Ripper SMG, which we saw a few months back on Inside Star Citizen. So if you complete both Save Stanton and Fight for Pyro, you will also receive a set of skins for the Carrack, Zeus, Cutter, and C8R for the faction you choose to fight for. And for those factions, there are 3 you can choose to align with for the event: Citizens for Prosperity, the Headhunters, or the Frontier Fighters. Once you complete a mission for any of these factions, you will be locked to their quest line, so choose wisely. And like Save Stanton, you have to repeat these quests and complete 6 of any of that given faction mission offers to complete this phase. Most people will want to base their decisions on the rewards that you get. As I mentioned earlier, if you didn't complete Save Stanton, you're not eligible for the skins, so you're only going to receive the Ripper SMG upon completion, and that's given out regardless what path you take. So just pick the one that sounds the coolest or the easiest based on the mission description that I'll give you in a moment. For the skins, Citizens for Prosperity skins are a dark gray or black and red. Headhunters is a really cool metallic purple with black, and the Frontier Fighters have camo as their skin offering. If you're worried about losing reputation with a certain faction by completing these missions, you likely will, but nothing you can't revert after this event is complete. But you'll be pitted against the other factions during this event, so if you're doing Headhunters missions and enjoying them in your own time, you might not want to screw that up for yourself. Okay, now that you have what you need to choose a side, it's time to go through the mission guides, and we'll start out with Citizens for Prosperity. These are super simple, but the most tedious missions by far if you aren't lucky. There's only one option for them, and it's titled CFP Supply Run, and there are 3 available at any given time. All the missions start from the same location, the Stanton Gateway, which is very far from everything. But they mostly bring you to outposts on the planets. These are risky for a lot of reasons. First off, PvP is a real risk, but the freight elevators are likely to fail as well. I got lucky, and my first mission was to Megumi Refueling, which is a station, so there's less PvP risk, less freight elevator risk, and it's closer to the gateway than anywhere in the system. Finish 6 of these, and you're done. Also, if you're doing this on a starter account, you can absolutely get this done. Many of these tasks ask you to only move 3 SCU. Some are higher, but you can get these done. And a quick little tip, you can have 3 of these active at any given time, so save yourself some time by collecting from the gateway and then heading out to drop off. So this way you only have to pick up 2 times to complete the 6 missions. Also, once you pick one, you may not be able to pick another one, it seems, but if you are a little bit patient and wait it out, they will eventually show up. I heard the little tip. I don't know if this is true. I did not do this, but if you uncheck or untrack the mission, it will make those missions back available again, and then you could stack all 3 before you leave. I do believe on the first mission, though, you're stuck to just 1, and that's all you got. So you might actually have to head to the Stanton Gateway 3 times instead of 2, but that is my little tip for you there. Frontier Fighters is up next, and they offer 2 mission types. Both are definitely possible to complete as a solo. The quickest and easiest is the Destroy Fuel Supply missions. They will either bring you to an asteroid base or an outpost, and you're asked to destroy these fuel tanks. The asteroid bases are the hardest because of the turrets and the amount of tanks and even defense ships. If you are running a starter ship, I would buy some attritions in Hurston because that will increase your DPS a lot. The outposts are a bit easier at times because quite a few of them had just a couple of tanks that you can complete in seconds. The other mission type was called Purge Pyro, Punish Outlaws, and it's a simple kill everyone at the outpost quest. The quicker you finish, the better, because if you don't kill the enemies quickly, they will respawn and the hostile remaining percentage will go up. Only advice I would give on these is use your map and you'll be okay, because there's a lot of buildings and you may not know the layout very well. Headhunters was the last faction I did, and it was pretty cool. There are two mission types, but I didn't even bother with one as I didn't think it was possible in my cutter. That is Strike Supply Convoy, and yeah, it appears to just be a kill quest, but with big ships. So if you're on an account that has some ships that can dish out DPS, that's probably easier of the two, but I went with Protect Pyro Clear Outpost. This brought you to an abandoned outpost, and these are by far the best locations for the FPS kill quest. You do have to first survive 3 to 4 ships defending the area, so please, if you're running a starter ship, upgrade your weapons at a minimum to attritions. The shield isn't as important. Once you clear the ships, you don't have to worry about any turrets because there are none, and it's just a simple kill quest after that. But none of these enemies are in buildings. They're all outside. So make sure you come with a sniper and shoot whatever you see. And then once you get down to about 20%, you'll see the markers show up, and that'll tell you where the remaining enemies are. There are Copian as well, so keep an eye out for them. And that's it. All 3 factions, 6 missions completed, and I am ready for phase 2, which I will have a guide up as soon as I can here on YouTube, once I complete all 3 factions, so I can give you the best, most complete information to get these done quick, as I did with this guide for you. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this guide, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I really appreciate it. Again, I want to do some more guides and things like this on the channel, so let me know how I did, and let me know where I can improve. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.